What is demand gen? So this is something that I've brought up a lot, and I've started to take it for granted that people know what demand gen is, but yet every time I say it, I kind of am looked at with that like, I have no idea what kind of nomenclature you're talking about. So let's break it down. What is demand gen? Well, I want you to imagine something for me that will completely clear this up for you. I want to imagine that you have a potential customer. This is an ideal customer, and they know nothing about your brand. They know nothing about your offer. They know nothing about your niche, and they know nothing about the type of solution that you provide, the category that you operate in. What they do know is that they have a felt pain, the one that you solve. And I want you to imagine that person coming to your website and clicking a Buy It Now button. You're like, wait, Brad. People don't do Buy It Now on our website. They might schedule a demo call, or we might get on the phone with them and go through a fairly elaborate sales process. But imagine with me, just for a second, that didn't have to exist. That they would come to the website and they would click a button that says Buy It Now for whatever your product service is, whether it's $10 or $100,000, right? They click Buy It Now. What would they need to know or discover for them to click a Buy It Now button on your website? Going all the way back to they just feel a problem. They don't know anything else about you or your industry or the solution you provide. What would they need to know to click Buy It Now? The process of educating people and bringing them on that process at their pace, discovering it while they are in control with content, that's what demand generation is. Demand generation is the creation of demand for you and leveraging the fact that that buyer journey is probably not linear. It might take a short amount of time or a long amount of time, but you have provided the content, you have provided the pieces that exist out there, from your website to your social media, to articles, to review sites, to podcasts, etc., that exist in the places where these people frequent, where they research, where they look, that would allow them to come on that journey and come all the way to a Buy It Now. And that is powerful because it allows you to talk to the 97% of people that are out of market in addition to the 1% to 3% of people who are in market right now. And you take the pressure off of how do we find the needle in the haystack, the ideal customer who's in market, and capture that lead and run them through a sales process, which is becoming harder and harder to do. And we say, I'm going to speak to the whole market. And I'm going to kind of help everybody with my content, because whether my content helps one person or 100,000 people, I still have to make it one time. I let it do its work. I make sure to let it do the thing so that when they're ready, they come to the website and they're ready to click Buy It Now. Now, you can still have a sales process. It can still be to book a consult or a demo. It can still be those things. But what you want to do is say, how close could I get them to being ready? What information would they need to know? What things would they have to discover? What peers would they have to talk to? What authority, anything that they might need on that process to move through the customer awareness journey, from the solution aware to niche aware to offer aware to consideration, comparison. What things would they have to do? And are you being the one to provide them on that? And it's really whoever takes them on that journey, whoever says I'm the expert on that journey, will be the one that has the advantage when it comes time for them to buy. If you've helped them from all the way out here and moved them along this cycle, when they get here, they won't be saying who all could do this. They'll be saying, this is the choice that makes sense for me. And when it comes time to do something like use a Google and type in something to search for the product, they won't be searching for your industry or your niche or other products to compare it to. They'll just be searching your company name. And they'll be ready to say, how much is this going to cost? And how do I get started? And as long as you provide them that information, you'll be ahead of the game. See, the truth is we just make it really hard for people to buy sometimes. We make them jump through a lot of hoops. We make them take a lot of time. And that's so incongruent to what people want. I mean, how much difficulty do you want to buy when you're looking at any type of product or solution, whether it's for your business or in your personal life? And then the second question is what type of companies have been really successful in the current marketplace. And I'd venture to say it's the ones that make it the easiest for us to get the information we need to make an informed buying decision. So why wouldn't you want to be the person in the marketplace who's doing that, who educates the buyer, who helps them make the informed decision, and stop relying on, if I don't capture the lead out here somewhere and bring them in via a sales process, I might lose them, and think, you know what? If I educate people properly, the best ones, the ones we really want to work with, the ones that fit our company, the ones that are worth our sales team investing time into, are going to come out the other end. And there's plenty of them to do it. Thanks for watching.